Hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time, well, welcome to the channel. Today we're having a look at a little game called Lantern Forge. Now this is a survival crafting RPG, basically. Because yeah, it does include a lot of RPG elements. You have classes to pick, you have skills to assign the various classes, you get experience for doing pretty much everything. If we actually look, now this is where I spawned. I've been playing for, about 15 minutes or so. You spawn right beside one of these, which is a set of stairs that goes underground. If you want to spawn and die and respawn, well, you can climb down there, because underground is a really nasty place when you're pretty much unarmed and unarmored. So, the only other thing I built for this point is my stone smelter, which is just by gathering a bunch of stones. It has a really good crafting system. You open up your crafting table here. I'm just going to open up my inventory over there for make it look simple. Now what's really nice is not only can you filter through by using these different things. These aren't lit up yet because I haven't progressed anywhere in the game. But if you actually just take an item, let's say I took a stone, and why is it not letting, oh there we go, I'm sorry, I used the wrong one, and drop it in there, it'll show me only the things that stones are used to make. So that's pretty darn cool. At the moment, actually, I could use a stone axe, but I require 3 stone. I only have 1. So, we'll drop out of there, and I will quickly go over here and grab myself some more stone. Full day-night cycle. There we go. There are friendly and unfriendly enemies in the game. There's all kinds of animals, there's all kinds of crops. And there is a hunger and energy system as well. If we look, stop running buddy. If we look down to my hotbar, right below it, the light colored or white colored bar, that's experience. And you get, like I said, experience for pretty much everything. Below that, the thing that's flashing, because I've not been paying attention, is my hunger. And as you can see, you do run out, and I definitely need something to eat. So I'm going to eat me an apple or 6. There we go. I just found those on the ground anyway. What else we got? I got a mushroom I can eat. Now you'll notice these don't give me really very much. The reason for that is there's also a fairly complex cooking system. So once you get yourself a stone oven built, you can begin to cook these things. Like eating a raw apple only gave me 5 hunger replenishment. If you cooked it into an apple pie, it gives you like 40. Even corn. If you eat a raw cob of corn, it's 5. If you bake the corn in an oven, it's 15. So, and as I said, there's right up to like tacos made with corn, tomatoes, and meat, etc., you know, and that's like a 45. So it's fairly robust. In fact, the entire crafting system in this game is enormously robust. I have built a bed, so if I right click on it, not only will it set my bind point, so if I die I'll spawn here. This happened to be where I spawned to begin the game anyway, so it wouldn't be much of a change. But it also immediately passes the night, which is kind of cool. Now, I need to make myself another axe. So, stone axe please, thank you. And we'll just put that down there on the old hotbar-a-rooney. Cool. And you spend the first portion of the game doing pretty much just that. Getting yourself lots of raw materials in the form of trees, which you can chop into logs. including some rather rare drops, what they call pristine logs. And those are used for some fairly specialized thing. Now, okay, I probably should have used the right tool for that. There's what some people consider a little bit of an imbalance in this game, because I switch to my pick and take this pile of stones, switch back to the axe and go for the sticks. There we go. There are, as I say, enemies in this game. Oh, I've got the wrong tool again. Problem with it is, you'll notice when I went to tools and weapons, or maybe you didn't, but here we'll do it again. If I go to tools and weapons, there's picks and shovels, hoes and axes. Now, like a stone axe, yeah, 1 to 3 damage. So it's not exactly a woo-ha, right? You know, and all your stone tools are the same. To produce an actual weapon, you require copper. Problem with that is, the only place you can find copper is underground. What are we on here? Oops, need to switch to the other tool. The only place you can find copper is underground. And even, like, if you weren't going to go with a sword, and we're going to go, you know, say ranged, a bow requires a woodworking bench, and a wand or staff requires a woodworking bench. A woodworking bench requires 2 pieces of copper to build. So, yeah, I'm going to build myself a stone hoe. Oh. And place it here. Move these mushrooms. Now, if I equip that and right-click a chunk, let's get rid of some of this stuff out of my way. Here's your skills screen, okay? And as I said, you can choose between knight's skills, such things as like whirlwind attack and power attack, vortex. You can go to a ranged hunter's skills with things like magic arrows, multi-shots, exploding, aimed, all that sort of thing. Or you can go into a mage skill tree with fire bolts and frost bolts and these type of amazing things, and then the same sort of thing in an AoE. Or you can go into sort of a more generalized things that'll help you in movement speed, things that will help you to be able to see better in the dark. Your tool damage to blocks gets raised, so you don't go through tools as quickly, because everything in here has a durability. And your stone tools, man, you will burn through those so fast you'll get tired of building stone tools, let me tell you. So, as I say, there's your skills, and every time you go up a level you will be given points that you can assign into these. I'm thinking I'm probably going to go hunter for this one, right? So this is probably the tree that I'll be looking at when I actually get some skills that I can level up. And of course there's the inventory screen. So let's close that little window off. Now, I showed you the basic crafting. You gotta remember to right click or you'll end up beating up your tools. Each workbench you build, i.e. this stone smelter, has its own crafting. And again, it works the same way. If you drop something in there, i.e. stone, it'll bring it down to only what can be made from stone. So, like stone bricks, right? If I wanted to build like a big stone wall around here, etc., etc., you know, cobblestone blocks, which is what that is. I was just trying to see what exactly that was all about, and I built one, and then I realized, oh yeah, okay, that's probably not something you want to build your walls out of, especially since it takes 10 stone per. But yeah, so each of the we can just clear that crafting grid. Each of the different workbenches that you build. And in fact, let's go back in here for a sec. If we go strictly to workbenches, you can see there's quite a few. Stone oven, that'll help us cook food. You need a copper anvil to make copper tools. The stone smelter you can build, but like I said, even the woodworking bench, you require a copper ingot, right? And then you can build bows, wands, etc. So that gets pretty important pretty fast. One thing this game kind of has that's an issue for a lot of people is the way the interface works. Now, it's left mouse to move around. That's pretty common, not seen too much anymore in games, but that's pretty common. But it's also left mouse to interact with things, i.e. cutting things down, etc. Ooh, I'm going to starve to death here if I'm not really careful. So let's eat that. Yikes. Oh. And eat some sugar beets, and then I've got to get a garden going here. So we're going to take our little hoe. There we go. And I'm going to plant me some crops. Okay, so yeah, as I say, it's left click. You hit the space bar will put you in and out of combat mode. And then whatever you left click on, you'll actually attack. Alright, so it gets a little complicated. So let's grab these and plant them here and here. And sugar beet seeds, let's grab those. Oops. And plant them here. Oop, there. Okay. Now at least oh, what's this? Wheat can only be planted in filled dirt. Ooh, can I plant some here then? I don't think I can actually eat it, can I? Nope. Alright. Can I plant it? Ah, apparently so, yes. There we go. So yeah, hopefully I won't starve to death. That's probably why my health is going down. So what I'm going to do is go and quickly look around, see if I can't find some quick stuff to eat. That's wheat, unfortunately. Wool. Doesn't... Oh, an egg, yeah. Oh, that's going to be raw, though. And a patch of fur. Ideally, what I'm actually looking for is an apple tree or... here we go. Tomatoes. Alright. There we go. Before I starve to death. Now... There we go. And once again, not the best thing to be just eating it like that, because there are far more efficient ways to deal with your foods. Say at this point I don't have a big choice. You can build a gardener's bench, and a gardener's bench will allow you to convert any foods you find into seeds. The other thing to keep in mind is really early game, before you start building expensive tools and stuff, dying can kind of be a blessing at times, because it'll allow you to wander a heck of a long ways in search of food and other things, and then even if you can't find your way back to your base, because if you want to mark it, by the way, click these little guys and they'll tell you exactly where you are. Just print that down or something, like write it down so that you can find your way back to that particular coordinate. You can eventually build things like teleport points and stuff. The game does get quite complex. Okay, this is bad. Usually you find apple trees and all kinds of food, and I'm not finding food, and that really sucks. Geraniums. I don't think they're food. Oh, is that an apple tree? Yes. Cool. And equip the axe. Nice. Apples. Did I get an apple sapling? No. Please, no. Well, I'm gonna need a couple of those apples just to keep me alive. What do we got here? Ah. Looks like more food. There's also an egg over there, which I believe eggs I can actually just outright cook. Maple trees, come on, get me to the egg. Ooh. Okay, there's something you don't really want to mess with when you don't have a proper weapon. There's a cursed grave over there. What's this? A wolf's den. Okay, I think we'll avoid that as well. Just because I say, at this point in the game, you don't have weapons. It's also starting to get kind of dark. So I'm thinking I can hopefully find my way back. Let's say, the beginning of this game is all about resource collecting. And slowly expanding your crafting table arsenal. You know, there's tailoring benches, there's smelting, there's anvils, there's, like I said, a fair number of that sort of thing, and every one of them brings a large number of craftable items to the table. Whoa, I don't want to go there either. Some other type of critters. Oh no, I've been spotted. By a rat. Oh good, he gave up. He's lost me. Yeah, see, I have no idea now where my spawn point is. So, probably what I'll do... Oh, another apple. That's always nice. And go back to my axe. Take this apple tree. Yeah, I'll probably... next time I run across a critter or something, I'll probably let it do me in so I can get back to my spawn point. All you get is durability loss. So that's what I mean. Before you have anything really fancy in the way of tools, you can sort of, you know, take advantage of the fact that all you're going to get is a little durability loss, and if all else fails, there we go. There we are. You hate me, don't you? Yeah, sure you do. I could go combat mode and pretend to hit him a little. But likely a giant bee is going to kill me off before I kill him off. And there we go. You died. Your equipment has lost durability. Respawn. Now, here's the nice part, of course. I will respawn right back on my bed. You get a little bit of a loading screen, but it's not a big deal. And there you are. Here I am, right back on my normal, nice, happy farm with full food and full energy. So, not bad. And then, of course, I can just simply click my bed, make it daytime. Ooh, look. Uh-oh, there's a zombie. Not good. He must have been attracted near my camp at night. Now, he hasn't noticed me so far, so I'm doing alright. Well, as far as it goes. Early on, you do want to get up some walls. I'm still in combat mode. Let's see about regular logs. Oops. Log fence, no. Log chest, that would be nice. A log wall, yes indeed. And you'll notice, like I said, you do get experience for every time you do that. And sure, let's go with 50. That looks good to me. Now, this is actually, how do you turn these? Nope. Num key ones? Nope. Oops, yeah, that just shifts between these. So, how do we do this? I thought that it was, in fact, arrow keys don't do it. Oh, look. Apparently, that wants to join. Nice. Okay, how do I... Let's go up to... no, that's not what I want. How do you rotate things? No, and that's it. That's your entire help thing. Perfect. Let's see here. Key bindings. That's what I want to know. Movement key W. Okay. Quick skills, toolbars, inventories, characters, crafting, skills, location panel. Well, I know that you can rotate these, but for some reason... No, certainly not that. I know right clicks the... Oh. Oh, I'm not in range. Ah, damn. Here we go. Okay, now hopefully they won't have him still standing right there. That could cause an issue. Oh yeah, that's great. Now, I'll just have to lose him off here in the woods. But I think that's going to pretty much cover our first look, guys. I will, yeah, see, he's kind of loses track of you when you get far enough away. You'll see a little question mark come up above his head. And then once that happens, you can count on the fact that he's pretty much gone. See, I'm going to have to figure out... some carrots, that's nice to add to the crop. Ooh, bee colony we don't want anything to do with. Some cotton will help. But yeah, as I say, a lot of resource gathering, really nice little game. I will be having more looks at it. I'm kind of thinking to do an LP on it. I want to do one on some sort of crafting survival game. And this one really seems to have a lot of stuff going for it. So, anyway, if you like the series, want to help support it a bit, please leave a comment, leave a like, share the video, favorites, all that happy stuff. But till next time, that's going to do her for our first look at Lantern Forge. Neat little game. Currently on sale on Steam for about $8 Canadian. So, there you go. Till next time, guys, this has been Species 7. Ciao for now. Take care of each other.